Hello and welcome to TayNinhTV News with some latest events in Tay Ninh province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, Major General Nguyễn Hoài Phương, Deputy Commander of the Vietnam Border Guard, recently donated 100 tons of rice to the Border Protection and Management Forces of the Kingdom of Cambodia at Mộc Bài International Border Gate, Tay Ninh province. Representative of the General Department of Public Security, General Department of Immigration, the High Commands of Royal Cambodian Army and Royal Gendarmerie of Cambodia received 25 tons of rice each so that the forces can support the Cambodian people to overcome the consequences of floods and stabilize their lives. Representative of Cambodian Border Protection and Management Forces expressed sincere gratitude to the Vietnam Border Guard High Command for what they have given to the Cambodian Army forces and people in the flood-hit areas during the difficult period. Thuan Commune Group also donated more 100 tons of rice to support two forces in overcoming the consequences of natural disasters over the last time.
Implementing the program Accompanying with border women for the period of 2018-2020, apart from supporting Biên Commune of Châu Thành District, according to the plan of the Central Committee, the Women's Union of Tien Ninh Province has also assisted 9 more border communes. So far, the province has supported a total of 14 communes. Up to now, the total funding mobilized by all levels of the unions and at all levels of the border guards to implement the program is 37 billion Vietnam dong, of which the Women's Union at all levels have mobilized 30.2 billion Vietnam dong and 6,825 billion Vietnam dong have been contributed by all levels of border guards. The Women's Union and border guards at all levels have had many good, creative and diversified methods of sustainable livelihoods to help poor women, such as building models supporting women's economic development to escape poverty, coordinating with the Provincial Red Cross Association to implement livelihood model in Biên Commune of Châu Thành District, coordinating with the Provincial Women's Charity Club to support reading courses for 9 poor women in border communes, or raising a livelihood support fund for members, poor and disadvantaged women in 10 border communes in the province, with a total fund of 500 million Vietnam dong each year.
Tân Tiến Agricultural Service Cooperative located in Thuan Commune, Tân Châu District is a typical agricultural cooperative model operating effectively, bringing stable profits for its members and well looking after the living conditions of the workers. The cooperative was established in 2016. It has 78 members and also attracts the participation of many workers in production. The production land area managed by the cooperative is 150 hectares of properties. There are also 20 hectares of households delivering products to the cooperative. Tân Tiến Agricultural Service Cooperative has a volleyball court, table tennis, a reading room for workers and members of the cooperative, as well as for students in the area. The cooperative operates transparently, creating favorable conditions for workers to deliver products, which is also the decisive factor for the cohesion of workers and members. Have the cooperative operate sustainably and effectively.
According to the examination of the Economic and Budget Board of the People's Council of Tay Ninh Province, the implementation of the Capital Construction Investment Plan in 2020 has exceeded the target assigned by the Prime Minister and the Provincial People's Council in early 2020 and achieved nearly 99% of the adjusted plan of the People's Council, an increase of nearly 77% over the same period. Apart from the mentioned achievements, the disbursement of the province is still concentrated at the end of the year. Until October 21st, 2020, the units that have slow disbursement rate include the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, the Investment and Planning Department, the Department of Education and Training, the Department of Information and Communications, Tay Ninh City, etc. The total capital for basic construction in 2021 is estimated at more than 3.4 trillion Vietnam dong, decreasing nearly 6% compared with the plan assigned by the Provincial People's Council in early 2020.
For years, with the concern of the state and the efforts of all levels of authorities and people, many projects on domestic water supply have been constructed in Tay Ninh Province. In 2020 alone, the People's Committee of Tay Ninh Province has approved a budget of more than 20 billion Vietnam dong to support nearly 4,000 water treatment systems for households in districts, towns, and Tay Ninh City. The provincial authorities held 2 samplings for 130 periodical monitoring samples and centralized water supply works according to the regulations of the Ministry of Health. By the end of 2020, Tay Ninh Province has 45 out of 71 communes meeting New Style rural standards. By 2021, the province will strive to have 9 more recognized communes, bringing the total number of the New Style rural communes in the province to 54.
In order to maintain and improve the quality of new rural criteria for communes that have met the standards and built the communes toward modern new style rural areas in association with the restructuring of agriculture towards modernization, by 2021, Tay Ninh Province will continue to review and adjust the planning and project of the building new style rural areas. Apart from the target of striving to have 9 more communes meeting new style rural standards, by 2021, the province also strives to have 7 communes meeting advanced new style rural standards, helping Trảng Bàng Town to complete the task of building new style rural areas.
Long Thuan Commune of Bến Cầu district was recognized as a new style rural commune in 2017. Now the locality is making efforts to improve the quality and complete the standards for an advanced new style rural commune. However, the commune is facing difficulties in implementing the criterion number 13 on production organization, one of the 19 criteria for building new style rural areas. Currently, one agricultural cooperative in the province has been operating in accordance with the 2012 law on cooperative, but not brought about high efficiency. Agricultural product prices are still unstable, and the consumption market is precarious. The most difficulty that we face is the unstable price. The farmers here haven't made much profit. They are familiar with rice production, but still depend on traders. Output is not stable. Most of the management team of the cooperative are elderly, so their capacity is still limited in managing records, finance, accounting. Even they can't develop production plans. To achieve the mentioned criterion, in the coming time, the commune will develop plan on the implementation of agricultural production structure towards improving added value, visiting and learning experience from effective cooperative model, applying high-tech application model in agricultural production. That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for being with us and goodbye.